Namaskar, 12 August 2020. Number 1. Inner Line Permit. An inner line permit is a document that allows an Indian citizen to visit or stay in a state that is protected under the ILP system. The ILP is obligatory for all those who reside outside the protected states. It can be issued for travel purposes solely. An ILP is issued by the state government concerned. The inner line permit was established by the British government under the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation 1873 to safeguard tribals of eastern part of Bengal. Number 2. Protected Area Permit. Foreigners need a protected area permit to visit tourist places, which are different from inner line permits needed by domestic tourists. Under the Foreigners Protected Areas Order 1958, all areas falling between the inner line as defined in the said order and the international border of the state have been declared as a protected area. Number 3. Index of Industrial Production. The Index of Industrial Production (IIP) is an index that indicates the performance of various industrial sectors of the Indian economy. It is calculated and published by the Central Statistical Organization every month. It is a composite indicator of the general level of industrial activity in the economy. Lucent IAS online classes for Junior Administrative Assistant exam starts from 23rd August and the fee is 6,000 only. Number 4. United Nations Forum on Forest. In October 2000, the Economic and Social Council of the United Nations established the United Nations Forum on Forest as a subsidiary body. The main objective of UNFF is to promote the management, conservation and sustainable development of all types of forest and to strengthen long-term political commitment to this end. The forum has universal membership and is composed of all member states of the United Nations and specialized agencies. Number 5. Project Elephant. Project Elephant is a centrally sponsored scheme and was launched in February 1992 for the protection of elephants, their habitats and corridors. It also seeks to address the issues of human-wildlife conflict and welfare of domesticated elephants. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change provides the financial and technical support to major elephant range states in the country through Project Elephant. Number 6. COPARCENARY property. COPARCENARY property is one which is inherited by a Hindu from his or her father, grandfather or great-grandfather. Only a co-parcener has the right to demand partition of property. Share in a property increases or decreases by death or birth in a family. The Supreme Court has ruled that daughters would have equal co-parcenary rights in Hindu undivided family properties. Number 7. Sputnik 5 vaccine. It is the world's first coronavirus vaccine to be registered. It is developed by Gamaleya Institute and Defense Ministry of Russia. Russia has decided to name its first COVID-19 vaccine as Sputnik 5 for the foreign markets since this name is a reference to the first satellite of the world. 8. PDS. The Public Distribution System is an Indian food security system established under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. PDS evolved as a system of management of scarcity through distribution of food grains at affordable prices. PDS is operated under the joint responsibility of the central and the state governments. Number 9. Justice B.K. Sharma Committee, a high-level committee under the chairmanship of retired Justice of Guwahati High Court B.K. Sharma. The high-level committee was formed to review and suggest measures for implementation of Clause 6 of Assam Accord 1985. Clause 6 of the 1985 Assam Accord pledges to provide constitutional, legislative and administrative safeguards to protect, preserve and promote the cultural, social and linguistic identity and heritage of the Assamese people. Number 10. Reserve Forest. An area notified under the provisions of the Indian Forest Act or the State Forest Acts having full degree of protection. In reserve forest, all activities are prohibited unless permitted. protected forest, an area notified under the provisions of the Indian Forest Act or the State Forest Acts having limited degree of protection. In protected forest, all activities are permitted unless prohibited. Thank you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for regular updates.